Hey y'all, Pops and Nana, LivingCooper.com. We're heading out today. We're hitting the road. We're going to go do something that we've never done before. We're going to try to do some backpack camping. We got a boatload of stuff, probably way too much stuff, but we're noobs, total rookies at this. We're going to hit the road and head to Copper Break State Park. It's supposed to be easy. We wanted an easy one for our first one. Y'all come on along. Let's head out and go check it out. We made it! Copper Break State Park, West Texas, close to the Panhandle. And it's windy out here, about 50 degrees.
And they just de-iced the road.
But it's not supposed to be icy until tomorrow, and the winds are supposed to die down. The sun's supposed to come out, but who knows? If you saw our Big Bend Ranch State Park video, we didn't exactly have the best track record there as far as the weather either. So, y'all come on, let's go in here, and we're gonna check in and
warm up.
Check it out. And then we're gonna backpack about 3/4 of a mile or so to the campsite. Let's go. We finally made it to the trailhead to get to our campsite. We're going to be staying at the primitive campsites on the Bull Canyon hiking trail. So we're starting here and we're going all the way down here.
And then tomorrow we have to come all the way back up.
And then we got to come all the way back up. It's about a mile down there, so I don't know. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Y'all keep watching. Let's hit the trail. All right, y'all, here we go. Two on the left. We're going to the primitive camping. Yeah, the terrain, so far the terrain is pretty flat and level. Well, it looks like we're fixing to start going down. Ground's a little damp. They got a little bit of rain last night. Not supposed to rain tonight though, but there is a possibility that it might freeze, they say. We'll see, I guess. Alright y'all, we made it to the primitive camping area. As you can see, it says primitive camping area. And they do have signs, and that's primitive area 2. And it's reserved. So we gotta keep going until we get to 6.
Where was
I
number
guess. 1? Yeah, I didn't see a number 1 either.
Headquarters is this way. That's good to know. We'll go to their house if it gets cold tonight.
Well, we made it to our campsite, and like a genius, I hit the wrong button and muted all the audio. So, we're at Primitive Campsite 6. Let's go in here and take a look and see what we got. It's a pretty nice little campsite, flat on the bottom. It's got a little bluff that's kind of to the west, and an opening where we're going to put our tent is going to be kind of surrounded on the north, south, and east sides. So it kind of blocked the wind and everything. The only bad part is in the morning we won't have much sunlight. It'll have to get over the trees there before we get the sunlight. We'll be in the shade until then. And it's supposed to be getting colder, so it's going to be kind of a rough morning till we get up, get moving, and the sun gets up over the trees and starts warming us up a little bit. It's supposed to be like mid to low 30s. Yikes. But at least we have the opportunity to enjoy some time together out here and the beauty of God's creation. That makes it all worth it. We're going to finish setting up this campsite and then talk about it. Y'all keep watching. Hey y'all, check it out. We got camp set up. Well, kind of. We haven't put the rain fly on because I wanted you to be able to see this. I'm not sure where the GoPro died, but the battery died on the GoPro. So let's take a walk around and look. We'll go through this stuff and show you what we got. And then I'll put Amazon links in the description. If you're interested, whatever. If not, whatever. So we're rookie campers. And
this kind of camping.
Okay, I guess I should say we're rookie backpackers. And we got way more stuff than we needed, I think. I think the biggest problem that we had was our sleeping bag If you take a look inside the tent, you'll see our setup. Our sleeping bag is from Academy. It's a Magellan, and it's a 10-degree queen size sleeping bag. Let me get the frame file up here.
With a set of pillows.
With a set of pillows, and hopefully it'll work. We'll see. We had it divided into 2 single bags. You can zip it apart and make 2 single bags, which we did in order to pack out here. But it is just so thick, that's pretty much all we could fit inside of our backpacks. And underneath, we have a couple of cots you saw us putting together.
Hopefully.
These are lightweight backpacking cots that we got from Amazon, obviously. Well, I guess it's not obvious, but they're lightweight. These things hold like 300 pounds a piece, so they're plenty sturdy. They had some that were lighter and smaller as well, but this is what we got. So,
They weren't heavy.
yeah, they're not bad at all. Our packs really weren't that heavy, I don't think. It was just a lot of bulk and something we're not used to.
And they're not broken.
Yeah. Let's see, now talk about our chairs. We got the chairs and a little table off Amazon. They're iClimb, some knockoff of some whatever backpacker brand. I don't know all the backpacker brands, but that's what we got. And then we got a little cook kit that I put together, and I'll go over this later on. Right now, we're gonna, I guess, put the rain fly on, and then we're gonna go do some exploring around here.
And go get your battery charger.
And go get my battery charger. So we'll head up there and get the battery charger and the extra GoPro batteries that I forgot. Y'all keep watching. All right, y'all, we got the rain fly on. We're gonna zip this thing down and head out walking. Maybe, let's say we are. We may have put this out too far.
Home sweet home.
All right, y'all, there's our Ozark Trail. It's in. It's ready to roll. We're going walking. Let's go. Copper Break State Park. This is pretty part of this trail. Bull Canyon. This is the short loop, off of the short loop. Beautiful. Here we go. That way is to the Bull Canyon Trailhead, which is where we're parked. But we're going to go this way, which you've already seen. This way is a way to the primitive camping in the Rocky Ledges Trail, but we're not going to go there. That's supposed to be, I think, the hardest trail in the park is the Rocky Ledges Trail. And we're not doing that right now, maybe at a later date. Right now we're just seeing if we can actually backpack and do anything. Y'all keep watching, let's go back to camp. Hey y'all. We're cooking dinner. Some backpacking dinner. Southwest style chicken rice, chicken teriyaki. We got some, vanilla caramel latte and some, I put a little decaf coffee in mine because we don't want a bunch of caffeine tonight.
Pop's got me dessert.
Cookies for dessert. Gas one stove with isobutane. I'm gonna go over my little cook kit when we get home. Show it to you guys. That's what we're doing right now. Y'all keep watching. All right, we're packed up, headed out. It's 39 degrees, but it feels pretty nice right now.
Personally, my toes.
Nana's frozen.
No, my toes are frozen.
Oh, her toes are frozen. Pretty rough night. That sleeping bag.
Don't waste your money.
Made it terrible.
A lot of coyotes.
All right, you can see we're kind of packed up, loaded up, and we got it all in one trip. Last night we took 2 trips. Y'all keep watching. Let's go. There's a little bunny foo-foo. Oh, he gone. We'll see you guys at the end of the trail. You gonna make it, Nana?
Oh, molehill.
Yeah, we gotta go up today. Surprise, Nana! We're almost up there. Almost to the top. Fork in the road.
All right.
Go right. It would just been a longer walk.
Walk. We probably have to climb.
Oh, we're not time lapsing right now. We're really talking.
My shoulders hurt.
Your shoulder hurt?
But there's the big, beautiful truck.
We made it to the truck.
Not quite. But I am fully confident we will.
We made it back to the truck, y'all. Copper Break State Park, primitive camping, backpacking, our first backpacking adventure. How was it, Nana?
I hurt everywhere.
Of course, Nana was already hurting everywhere before we started this journey, but she insisted.
If my backpack was more cushiony, the weight wasn't a problem maybe, but the cushion,
Yeah.
there's just no give in it with the shoulder problem.
Yeah, the backpacks, they weren't too bad, I think. I think the biggest problem that we had on this whole trip was our sleeping bag.
That was the problem.
The problem. I mean, we couldn't get warm. Got down to in the 30s last night. That's supposed to be a 10-degree sleeping bag, which maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was supposed to keep you warm down to 10 degrees.
I think it just means you won't die if it's 10 degrees.
I guess, because we sure weren't warm. But our cots that you saw, I mean, it could support both of us because we had to cuddle up to try to stay warm. So
Side sleepers only.
we were both on one cot that's about 23 inches wide, little bitty things. We had two of them, but we had to try to stay warm. So they could definitely hold the weight of two people. We're about 275 pounds, something like that, maybe. And
Now, it was warm, but it wasn't comfortable.
it wasn't comfortable, but we don't really know if that's because we were cold, so we couldn't kind of spread out, move around, and change positions very well. So we're kind of stuck in position. So, I mean, the cots are cots. They're hard cots. It's not like
It's better than the ground.
they're soft, but
Better than the ground. Because the ground was damp,
Yeah.
even through the tent.
But as far as I guess the hiking part, for me it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad going. It really wasn't that bad coming back. I think.
We're just tired and sore.
Yeah, there again, I think it just kind of goes back to
And newbies.
being newbies. We had way more stuff than we wanted to carry, but that goes back to the sleeping bag as well because
We used everything we brought.
it was a lot bigger than we thought. We did use everything we got.
We even played cards.
The food we had was fairly decent. It was backpacker food. It was pretty good. Wasn't bad. Made some coffee and stuff. Wasn't too bad. With our little cook kit, which I'll make a video over that cook kit. I know there's boatloads of videos over there, but
It will burn you.
yeah.
Invisible flames.
When
Clear
Nana was
fingers.
freezing this morning, she stuck her hand in the fire, in the flame, because you couldn't really see it. It's pretty invisible, but it worked good. What else, Nana? Anything else?
Toe-
Beautiful park.
Toe and finger warmers. In the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah. Toe and finger warmers, especially if it's cold out. I don't know if I'd want to come here if it was too hot.
I wouldn't want to come here if it's above 80 or below whatever it was last night.
But I mean, I think if we had the right sleeping bag equipment, I think being cold wouldn't make
I
a
don't
big
know.
difference.
I mean, a campfire would have been nice last night because I mean
Yeah.
we had lights out at 8 because we
Yeah.
were cold in the tent.
Yeah, that's one thing. When you're primitive camping out here, there's no ground fire, so you can't just put a campfire somewhere. But there's other campsites in the park.
We smelled campfire.
Yeah, and it's overall I think it's a pretty
Beautiful.
park, and it's not very well traveled. It's one of the lesser visited Texas parks.
And it's an equestrian park. There's lots of equestrian camping.
Yeah.
And we saw somebody was out with a mountain bike on one of the trails. I mean, it's multi-use. Obviously not four-wheelers or motorbikes,
Yeah.
but
I know a lot of reviews I saw. People were like, "I wouldn't go out of my way to go there. It's not that great." I mean,
I like
pretty
seclusion.
nice.
I like
Yeah,
to be,
we like the seclusion.
we like to be left alone with each other.
Yeah, and we saw some pretty sights when we were walking back to the campsite.
I
and
would
stuff.
definitely say this was more of a walk than a hike, though.
Yeah, at least on this trail. And I think that's about it. Anything
I
else?
liked it. I would,
So-
other than the sleeping bag,
Yeah.
I think the sleeping bag is our only problem.
So there you go. There's our trip to Copper Break State Park, the Bull Canyon Primitive Camping. Hope this video helped you out if you was looking at coming out to Copper Break State Park or beginning newbie backpacking. This is, I think, a good spot to go on your first trip.
Okay. Medium-sized kids.
Yeah,
Help
medium-sized kids. I mean, it's a mile down to the sites,
And
the campsite. So
you even got the Instagram. There's enough Wi-Fi.
yeah, I went up on the bluff and was able to Instagram. So, anyways, hopefully this video helped you out. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, well, you can give us a thumbs down too. We understand not every video is for every viewer. But either way, leave us some comments. Good comments, bad comments, not foul comments. We try to keep this family friendly over here. Maybe constructive criticisms, other parks you'd like to see. Maybe comments about experiences you've had at Copper Breaks or other state parks. in Texas or around the country, around the world, for other people that are looking for this kind of content. Any equipment recommendations that you might have, leave those in the comments. We'd appreciate it. I'm sure other people would too. And check us out on our social media at LivingCooper on Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram, and now Parler, as well as check out our blog over at livingcooper.com. And lastly, and probably most importantly, is please subscribe. We appreciate the subscriptions. Hit that notification bell so you're notified next time we upload. We got other reviews. We got other travel. We got the how-tos. Check those out, and we'll see you guys next time.
Keep watching.
Thanks.